What's up guys, Eric Bray, Table Rock Fishing Intel. Going to give you the walk around of my new 2021 Caymas CX 21. We're going to start up here at the bow. Look at the trailer real quick. You notice I have got my flex step mounted up here. I did not get the optional step that Caymas makes. I would highly recommend getting that step. The reason I didn't get it is for this to fit in my garage, I have to swing the tongue around and the step extends out past the tongue. So I couldn't fit it in the garage with that step. I'm using my flex step for now, but I am having a step made for it. You will notice that I did opt for the steel trailer fenders. Any of you that know my history with fiberglass fenders know I hate fiberglass fenders. They get hit, they chip, they break. Nothing like a good steel fender. Did not go with the stainless steel. Felt like the powder coated or the rough coated steel was the best way to go. Got the Mercury Pro XS 254 stroke on the back. Been running these. This is my third one. I love this motor. Very strong, decent fuel economy, just an excellent motor. I will mention while we're at the back of the boat that on the Caymas, if you come off pad very fast, like if you just shut down and let her lay down on her nose, you will get backwash on the back of the deck. So your carpet will get wet. If you don't want that backwash, learn to feather your throttle a little bit, takes care of the problem, no issues whatsoever. But remember that if you're running the Caymas, that you will get a little bit of backwash on the back deck if you shut it down real hard. Second year running the Lowrance Ghost trolling motor. In my opinion, this is the best trolling motor made. Very, very, very sturdy, very powerful, very quiet. It does everything I want it to do and does it extremely well. So I definitely recommend getting a Ghost trolling motor on your boat. All right, up front, I'm running two graphs as usual. I'm running Lowrance HDS 12 Live. I did opt for the Garmin 106 SV again this year. Going to try the active target from Lowrance eventually, but just with the problems getting the transducers and everything else, I had to have some targeting sonar, so I went with the Garmin this year. One thing I do like up here are the individual switches for your live wells, including being able to click on and off the recirculate, trim your motor up and down, turn your accessory on, and your lights. I like that quite a bit. Really a spacious well for your foot pedal. Big front deck, fully carpeted, fully padded. Even the tops of my compartment lids are fully padded. That's a huge deal for me. I do not use a butt seat. I've never used a butt seat. And I stand all day long, so I need it to be comfortable on the front deck. It's great to have the padding not just up here by the trolling motor pedal, but all the way back. You've got some very soft, very plush carpet and some very soft padding underneath it. Very comfortable, no fatigue when you're fishing throughout the entire day. Port side rod locker. You've got space for, well, you've got holes for 13 rods, but you could certainly cram a few more in there if you wanted to. One of the really cool features about the Caymas is that you will see there's no carpeting in this rod locker. There's no carpeting in any of the compartments. So if it should get wet in here, it's not going to hold that moisture. That moisture is going to drain out and that rubber matting is going to dry out very quickly, so you don't have to worry about your rod handles molding or anything like that. Very dry, very good idea getting rid of the carpeting inside of there. And as far as sound deadening, that rubber mat does just as good as carpet for deadening any sound down there. Center storage compartment, I used to have multiple ones. The Nitros had the 3 different storage. This has one large storage in the middle. And I absolutely love this because it gives me the option to put some of my tackle up here. Plus, I can put rods up here. The rods I'm planning on using for that particular day, I can have lined up here. There's rod tubes protecting the rods. You got a little organizer here. I can put as many as 8 rods right there on top of my tackle boxes and have great access to them. So I really like the layout of this front compartment right here. Little day box compartment here, right in front of the driver, or right in front of the console. Has a nice little organizer up here on the top. Good spot to put sunglasses or whatever. Put a few baits that you're going to use throughout the day. And then you've got more space underneath it. So I've got some more swim baits. I've got some other little necessity items down there. And then I basically made myself a garbage can. I took a different plastic tub, set it in there, put a plastic bag in it. And now throughout the day when I have trash, I just drop it right down in there, pull my bag out at the end of the day, and I've got all my trash out of the boat, so I don't have to worry about having trash in the boat at all. Cooler is mounted down here on the step. It does have the slam latch on it, which is nice. It's not a huge cooler, but it does have plenty of room for a dozen bottles of water and some sandwiches and ice and whatnot. But really nice. It has the sea deck on it, just like the entire cockpit area does. I really like the sea deck for a number of reasons, not the least of which is being a guide. You get a lot of kids in the boat, and kids tend to eat chocolate chip cookies, and chocolate chips ground into your carpet are dang near impossible to get out. So the sea deck is very easy to clean, scrub it, hose it off, you're done. Net storage on the boat. Net fits right in behind the back seat. This net does come with the boat, so nice folding net, expands out, 6-foot net. It fits right behind the seat, out of the way until you're ready to use it. Plus you can grab it on the fly. As far as the helm and the driver's console, I've got the 12-inch HDS Live in there. It does have a little area to put your cell phone with a charger built into it. Regular USBs, no cigarette lighter charger. Multi-gauge over here. Gives you your tack, and then all of your other functions are in digital. And then you've got another panel with individual switches, no crazy touch screen or panel switch. You've got individual switches for every accessory and every item on there. Caymas does come standard when you order a Caymas with the blinker trim and the hot foot, so that's something you don't have to add onto the boat later. Back compartments are huge, all kinds of storage in this boat. You can see they are fully fiberglassed, and again, no carpet in any of these. Fit a ton of boxes in there and still have room to put more stuff up on top if I need to, clothes or whatever. Live wells, again, are quite large. Complete with oxygenator, pump out, everything you need for proper fish care. And it does have individual battery switches, one for the master power for your motor and all of your electronics, and then you have another one on the other side for your trolling motor. And pretty decent storage back in here too. If you pull the trays out, you'll see this entire area in here is finished. You've got access doors to get to your pumps, and then access doors to get down to your bilge pumps. Everything in here is finished. It's really nice and clean. You can store things back in here, like if you like to carry buoys or fenders for your boat, it'd be a great spot for them. Just gives you a little bit more storage so you're not taking up space in the front of the boat. So overall, guys, my overall impression of the boat, I love the boat. I've got only one little issue with it. I wish my windshield was a little bit taller, just because it kind of pushes my hat down when I'm running down the lake, or I'll probably take a bug off the forehead this year because the windshield's not quite as tall. Other than that, I really love the boat. I've been in it for a couple of weeks. I think it's a great boat. Reason I switched, a lot of people are asking me, why'd you switch, why'd you switch, why'd you switch? Biggest reason I switched is Boatworks. I wanted a local dealer. I've been running Nitro for the last few years, running basically on their national staff. Didn't have a local dealer to go to when I had an issue, or if I wanted just somebody to talk to about something on the boat. Went to Boatworks. They carry Caymas, they carry Skeeter, they carry Bass Cat, they carry Express. So if you're looking for a fishing boat, check out Boatworks. They're in Springfield on Ingram Mill Road, or if you're up at Lake of the Ozarks, they're in Osage Beach as well. Great local dealer. That's the reason I switched. I wanted to have a relationship with a local dealer that I could trust, that they would help me and I would help them.